He left me because he asked me how many bodies I had, and I told him 1,000, and he left me. He was like, "Oh, you have 1,000 bodies as a woman?" I was like, "Yes, what's wrong with that?" He got up and left me at the table. I had to pay for my own meal, my own food, and I had to Uber myself home.
Of course he left you. I was surprised he didn't run out the restaurant. What's going on, gang? I am your host, Edwin's History. You are watching The Male's Perspective. Please make sure that you guys like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you're updated for all cool new content that's coming out. Look, we're going to jump straight into it. A topic that seems to always come up anytime men are actually discussing dating, and that is a woman's body count. Does it matter to you? Is it just completely minuscule? Well, that's what we're going to find out today. So without further ado, let's get into these videos and absolutely positively, let me know what you think inside those comments. Let's go.
She's a 10 out of 10,
Mm.
but she has a higher body count than you.
Oh, I don't care.
Vibes. I knew you were going to say that.
You can have 1,000 bodies. I don't give a shit.
That just shows that you're secure, because any insecure guy would be like, I can't do it.
It has nothing to do with me. It's how are you going to judge a person based off a past I wasn't a part of?
Exactly.
This was a simp. Look, I'm sorry. I usually don't go into name calling and insults and things like that. But I'm just stating it how I see it. This dude's a simp. And the reason I say that, you guys, because it absolutely does matter. It absolutely does matter. I mean, there could be issues with her hygiene. It can be issues, that she has like mental issues or something like that because she's dated all these women and she has trauma. The dating relationships between these men that she had, like there's so many different issues that can come up with a woman with a high body count. So saying that it doesn't matter, the only reason I can see it didn't matter is if you was just trying to get the buns and you really didn't care about that woman. Now I can see that, because if you don't care about the woman's body count because you're trying to just get the buns and not be in a serious relationship, then absolutely I get it, because there's no future for you as far as your mindset is concerned. So ladies, now I think about it, let that be a lesson to you. If a guy is actually saying he doesn't care about your body count, there's probably a reason for that.
You're supposed to only have eyes and open your legs to the person that give you his last name. But now we live in a society where you can't even ask a woman how many bodies she got. She can go and sleep with as many men and women as she wants. Right? You ain't even just got to sleep with men. You can sleep with men. You can sleep with women. You can sleep with anything. Whatever love looks like to you is what it is that you sleep with. And then at the end of that journey, you decide, okay, you know what? I want to give the rest of me over to whoever this sap sucker is. He's just supposed to marry you, and that's the end of the conversation. And you think, as a woman, you're supposed to be valued the same way that women traditionally were valued. Not only were you supposed to be a virgin, if you decide to even have a conversation about how many men this woman slept with, you are a boy.
This is absolute facts. And for those that don't know, of course, this is Anton Daniels. He's always giving great opinions, at least in my opinion. With that being said, yes, your value does actually go down as a woman when you actually have a lot of bodies on you. It's different for a man. If he has a lot of bodies, he's usually commended for that to some degree. And the reason for that is because it's harder for men to have access to multiple women. It's easier for women to have access to a lot of men. So in society, just as a human race, we don't value things that are easy. We value things that are hard. So with that being said, your value does go down as a woman because it is easy for you guys to get with multiple men. So, and just as a man, it's nasty. It's nasty. Yes, we want to get inside those crevices, and I say this too. I'll even widen it on a broader scale because I'm in these chats and these live streams a lot. And what I'll see, like I'll just jump into people's live streams sometime, and I'll see these women dressing provocatively, and I think to myself, I hope they know that the image that they're giving out shows, oh, I'll give you attention. Oh, I'll talk to you. Oh, we'll have vibe, cool friends and stuff like that. If I get the opportunity, I might even sleep with you. But I'm not looking at nothing serious with you. Like, that may not even be something in the back of the man's head, but it's just so natural that we're not even thinking about it. And if you don't believe me, just look at the statistics. Look at your, like, a woman's, in general, look at women's grade average. Is this type of attitude and habit getting you a ring? And in a lot of cases, we see it's not. So, I mean, Jesus Christ. It, it reminds me of when my father used to talk to my girl cousins, and you'd always see them like rolling their eyes or doing a little smacking. Like, okay, okay, you do it your way. Do it your way.
Is your body count over 30?
No comment. I'm a man of God.
Madison?
No comment.
You've already revealed it. You revealed it before.
I don't really know. Do I want to get into this right now?
Just for a second.
No, I need to
What
hear
is
my
it?
daughter
Yeah.
speak. Now we're having a come to Jesus.
What is it?
8.
8?
Are you disappointed in your daughter?
8?
8.
Sweetheart, you're just...
He's gonna get the
Just
belt.
starting
No.
out.
Woo! This was a very coming to Jesus moment for this man and his daughter. It's just one of those things. I mean, like, as a father, this is one of the reasons why men always want to have boys. You know, when they're talking about, you know, having kids, because we don't have to deal with that. We completely can bypass that whole scenario, that whole situation. But regardless, we're still gonna love our daughters the same, obviously. But if men didn't have to deal with it, we would rather have boys. With that being said, you can clearly see that this man is disappointed in his daughter. And to me, that's high, but it's definitely nowhere close to any of these women out here that are just doing their thing. 8 as a body count is low for this generation. That's low. So in this case, to me, I would, you know, kind of commend her, but, you know, whew, for the states, for good old US of A, that's low, you know. So yeah, yeah. Yeah, it is definitely a coming to Jesus moment. He's probably going to have his conversation, you know, in the back with his daughter because he's embarrassed. He's embarrassed by these numbers. And not only, you know, did she display it, but she displayed it in front of hundreds of thousands of people on the internet. So that's definitely an uncomfortable Sunday dinner conversation.
18 years old with 30 bodies.
What's your body count?
Oh, I can answer that. It's 30.
And what's your age?
Oh, you want to know how old I am?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to
Yes.
know how old I
I mean,
am?
you're good looking.
I'm 18.
18?
Yeah,
With
exactly.
30 bodies?
There's no way you're 18.
Yeah, I'm so serious.
What?
Look, check this out. When I was in high school, I'm like 43 years old right now. I'm not ashamed of my age, guys. It is what it is. When I was in high school back in 2000, okay, there were some girls out there that had higher body counts than that. Like, real talk. Like, there were girls out there who had higher body counts than that. And remember the first video I was telling you where the guy was like, "Oh, I don't care about your body count. It doesn't matter to me." I was one of those guys. And the reason I was one of those guys is because I wasn't trying to have a serious relationship with you. That's when guys say shit like that. Is when we're not trying to have a serious relationship with you. We trying to get in your pants. That is what it is. Ladies, wake up. Wake up. We are trying to give you the game. We are literally trying to save you without trying to save you. But accountability and correction, when you give those, it seems like, trying to give somebody something, with glass nails, attached to your hand. So they don't want it. They don't want it. And I guess we're just going to see what happens.
Is it true that you've been with over 2,000 men?
Yes, it is.
Do you have a black book?
No, I don't like.
Because I was going to ask, can I see it? We in the wine cellar.
I
was going to say, can I see the book?
I don't have a black book. It's all
Okay.
in memory. But I don't remember all 2,000. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know everybody and have their name written down. Like, I really don't remember half of them.
Now, were some of them relationships?
Some of them absolutely were relationships. But a lot of them majority of them were, entrepreneurship.
Okay.
Wow.
There's a lot of entrepreneurship.
A lot of entrepreneurship going on.
Absolutely.
A lot of prostitutionship is what she's basically saying. These and let's be serious for a minute, you guys, just real quick, okay? Because we're laughing, we're joking about this, but in all honesty, this is horrible. This is horrible. She slept with over 2,000 men. She can't be any older than 30 years old. I'm sure younger than that. 2,000? Look, I'm not going to mention who I was talking to, but I was talking to somebody years ago. It was a girl, okay? And we were sitting down having an honest conversation about body count. And I asked her, I was like, how many you slept with? How many guys have you slept with? And they looked at me and they said, probably about somewhere like 150. You guys, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say. And this is someone that I love and care for. And I was just like, well, damn, get it how you live then. But it was just so much that it caught me off guard that I had no words for it. And I can tell she knew that. And I was like, damn, I just made this person feel bad. But man, I mean, that is kind of what needs to happen. So, I mean, in situations like this, I mean, you can try to play it cool, but that honesty and that true feeling of what the hell are you doing, it comes over you without you even trying to express it, and the people can see that, and that's where the shame should come in.
The joke will always be on men when it comes to the conversation about body count. They make such a big deal about it. It's such a requirement that your body count is low and you're not ran through and blah, blah, blah. But the reason why the joke is always going to be on y'all is because you are never going to know a woman's real answer. You're never going to know. And the funniest thing about that is men are so oblivious to women and the ways of women that they really think they can look at a woman and tell if her body count is high or if it's low. A lot of men will marry a woman thinking she's good, not understanding how much she used to, what they say, bust it wide open and lay it wide back in her day. But because she carries herself as a classy woman and has been for the last 10, 15, 20 years, you think she's a good girl.
I gotta stop it right there, you guys, because this is total cap. Okay. And the reason why I say it's cap is because you can't have that many bodies on you and not have that many spiritual bodies on you. What do I mean by that? Well, what I mean is that women are receptacles, meaning they they take energy. So when you're sleeping with all these guys, you're taking all this energy, your body, your spirit, your being is going to change over time. And it's not more so an issue with the actual bodies, the physical bodies that you slept with, even though that is an issue too, but it's more so the spirits that you take on. You start to have a different kind of energy. You get a little weird because all these people that you've been interacting with become a part of you a little bit, especially if you've been sleeping with these men without any protection. You definitely take on their spirits, figuratively and literally.
Man, hey, what was your body count before you met me? Why you do your face like that?
That's a hard question. Like,
It's a long time to be thinking right there, huh?
Right?
close, maybe a little bit past 8.
A little bit past 8?
Yeah, just.
I'm sorry, you guys, but that seems like to me like take whatever number she gives you and then times it by 2 type of deal. But let's keep going.
Damn.
Maybe.
Maybe, see? Maybe.
Yeah, about 8. About 8.
8 my ass.
8.5.
Hey, I'm actually recording this.
8.5? How do you get 8.5?
You know, just to let you know.
Okay.
And what you mean 8.5?
8.5
Exactly.
means like it was about to be there, but it didn't go there. Like it
Oh,
was
come on. Meaning like he put the tip in? Come on.
Tip.
Damn, man. Like, what you mean? Like, tip in what? Like, 8.5 is a lot, bro. Like, seriously, that's a lot, man. I don't know, man. That's just I'm not sitting well no more. I'm just trying to figure out, it didn't fit.
Yeah.
Look, check this out, y'all. It matters. Ladies, it matters. Especially as you get older. Because as you get older as a woman, like right around 35 and then up, like these patterns, these traits, these personalities start to really show. And then guys have gotten into a phase in their life where they're looking genuinely to settle down and they're being very picky about who they settle down with. And we can, generally speaking, find out over a good maybe month or two who we're dealing with because you can't hide who you are on a consistent everyday basis. And if you can, then you need to be seen for some kind of like mental institution because if you can play that role for that long, I mean, 1, you need to be an actor, and 2, you need to be seen for some kind of mental issues because you literally becoming somebody else at that point. But I digress. Let's keep going.
Left me because he asked me how many bodies I had, and I told him 1,000, and he left me. He was like, "Oh, you have 1,000 bodies as a woman?" I was like, "Yes, what's wrong with that?" He got up and left me at the table. I had to pay for my own meal, my own food, and I had to Uber myself home.
Of course he left you. I'm surprised he didn't run out the restaurant. Yes, he left you. I would have left you. Well, depending what stage of life I was in, I probably would have tried to beat them cheeks if I'm being honest. But then after that, I wouldn't have talked to you. Yes, this is important to guys. Check this out. A guy tries to take you seriously, right? He takes you out on a date. And then he sees his homie. And he's like, talking to his homie. Hey, what's up, bro? What's going on? Y'all know how that happened, right? You see a guy or you see a homie at a place, you out with your girl. Hey, what's up? This is my girl. And he give you that look like, oh, that's your girl? Okay. All right, y'all be cool. Dap him up. You're like, that was strange. Why did he do that? And then later on, you talk to him when you're not in her presence. And he's like, yo, that girl's a bop. And now you got to deal with all the homies knowing that your girl's a bop. Ladies, it matters. It genuinely does. That's all we got for you guys today. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me know what you think, man. Like and subscribe. Like I always say, hit that notification bell. That way you're updated for all cool new content. What did you guys think about this? I know guys are going to be like, absolutely, body count matters. But ladies, does body count matter? Do you understand at least the logic behind it for men? Let me know what you think. I would really, really genuinely love to hear your opinion on this. With that being said, I appreciate you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for watching the video, and I will holler at you guys later. God bless. Everybody be cool. Peace. You've made it to the end of this video, which basically means that we're best friends now. And best friends subscribe to best friends channels. And they like their videos too. So, I don't make the rules. It is what it is. You got to take that up under the Best Friend Act, code -7223-002. Write a subscription and subscribe.